Welcome to The Cusp, Connecting Unknown Streamers podcast. We're going to be bringing you up-and-coming streamers each week to use us as floor mats to a better house. The least we can do is get some laughs out of it and try to build a community. I'm Influence. I'm the peanut butter of the sandwich.
And I'm Blue. I'm the jelly. Thank you, Queen. Today, we're gathered here together like a funeral. No, we are gathered here with Queen of the Saltlands. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good.
Good. And jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Thank you again for coming to the wonderful show. We appreciate you coming on, and for reaching out, being able to get you on ASAP. Definitely thank you. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of views and we'll have a damn good time.
She's got like 97 followers, so I expect 97 views.
Facts.
Oh. I will thoroughly look forward to 15. No, I'm kidding. Just like in high school. 15. I would always in high school, I would expect like a D. So if I got a C, I'd be pleasantly surprised. The goal is to keep your expectations low.
That's what we do here
That
so
is
well
facts.
on this podcast. Set expectations low.
So I live my life.
Right. D minus to its fullest.
Yeah, you're always positive of like something bad happens and you ask yourself, but am I being stabbed? And if the answer is no, you're already having a good thing.
So what happens if you are being stabbed? Then what?
But am I being shot?
Oh, touche. So, but did you die? No, I'm alive. All right.
What if the person stabbing you said that though? You're like, I heard you're stabbing, but did you die? Are you dead?
Not yet.
Way to be dramatic.
Right. Too damn dramatic. They just keep shanking you.
If I hated somebody enough that I wanted to stab them, I wouldn't stab them in the fatal area. I would do it in an expensive area. So once they saw the hospital bill, they would want to die.
Oh, damn.
Kill themselves. Right. Like,
Now I just need to know what's the expensive areas, like thigh, knee, shin. It's like if you're just getting shanked in all those extra areas, all the meaty areas.
Probably like all around the hospitals. Like if somebody were to get stabbed, what would you charge the most to fix? No reason, just curious.
They're going to be like, what? All right. I just need the nurse to answer. That's what we need.
Strictly research, ma'am. You don't have to be quiet.
Right.
Strictly
that's
research.
Easy. Jugular. The jugular will kill them. Oh.
But I don't want them to die. I mean, in this scenario, I don't want them to die.
I really don't. I want them to live so I can say my line.
How would you leave? Bitch, you'll be in debt for the rest of your life now. I'm out.
Yeah, that's tough. Like, how many times could you really stab somebody enough?
I say like kneecap area.
To just keep shanking knees.
Get both knees replaced. And then they have to do physical therapy too. That's more.
Right?
Bills.
Knees, hips, ankles.
Well, I heard this story of this person. They had they were working on their house and like they got their ring finger and their middle finger cut off. And the doctors had asked them to choose which finger needed to be attached. And it was the ring finger was more expensive than the middle finger because of marriage or something. But, if I had to pay to get my middle finger reattached, I'd put that to use. Any opportunity, you'd be getting the bird.
Agreed. I'll be like, and keep it in its standing position, please. Especially if it's going to cost less. Just have it completely up. They'd be like, ma'am, are you paying for gas or are you giving me the bird? Both, bitch, bro.
I said I wanted one. What the fuck's the problem here?
Right. Or, you know what you could do? put the ring finger on top of the middle finger and have an extra long fucking finger to throw that out. So, what is going on? Right.
Disgusting looking.
Disgusting.
Weird. Why do you have 6 knuckles? Don't worry about it.
So easy way too many times.
Right? So, just more to flick you off with. I was going to make a very dirty joke, but we're going to hold that one. Hold on to that one. One long extended finger. All right. One good time.
A lot of triggers.
A whole lot of, right. What kind of gun would it take to pull that bitch off, though? Like, you got to actually fire a weapon with one middle finger. Said your trigger finger's still good,
so
but fuck it.
No pun intended, but I think this joke is going on too long.
Too long, bro? Just not long enough? Middle finger long?
That might have been pun intended.
All right. No problem. But, again, thank you, first and foremost. Said, people are going to be listening to this and be like, did they really just make a joke about a middle finger for 5 minutes? Yes. Facts. Indeed we did. But normally we like to start off the show with a little bit of fun, a little bit of laughs, also a little bit of news. Bro, what's the headline for today?
Headline first?
Headline first.
Headline time. In honor of the Ubisoft event that happened today, our headline is Assassin's Creed Valhalla lets you recruit cats, which is awesome.
Valhalla.
You can recruit cats? Or is that just a headline, or is that something you can do in the game?
No, that is something you can do in the game. That's just the headline for the story.
No way.
It says the main character of Valhalla can recruit a cat to join you on your journey.
Yeah, how many pimps out there is recruiting pussy, though? I mean, it's a thing. Just saying, it is definitely a thing.
This cat will curl up inside your boat, and it will also eat rats to keep your shipmates healthy and safe, it seems.
They were really high when they came up with that.
Probably.
Who doesn't love
can we talk
a pet
about
cat?
that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
We can talk about this all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I go through my life. I look at some of the marketing things that people do, and I'm just like, they were stoned in this meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can call them stoned, considering the lead art director, or whatever, creative director was just kicked off for sexual assault. So
yeah.
Well, yeah, being called stoned is probably the least of their problem.
Yeah. Not his, anyway.
Oh.
He literally probably was playing the pussy joke in his head the whole time. It's like, hey, you know what? Let me grab this one. Let's go ahead and write this one up. I like this.
Well, it's an all-white cat, too.
Just racist. Couldn't have been just any other color.
And it was so creepy. He walked up. He's like, hey, there's a handsome cat here. I'm like,
So he did the whole writing for it. The whole voiceovers.
Yeah, kitty.
It's a good time. It's a great time.
Oh, that cat ran too. He was like, no, I know your type.
But yeah, what do you think about that? Introducing pets to be able to love the ships and keep your crewmates happy.
I think that I would, if I played that game, which I don't, but I might now. Like, it's definitely piqued my interest.
See?
So it worked,
See, marketing got you.
Yeah. But I'm easily got, like, oh, holy shit, cats.
It's like, is that all it took? They're like, yes, that's it. It's perfect.
I can't. I'm done. I stopped the video. She caught up to the cat and was like, "Got you, little mouse biter. I got you."
Oh, wow.
Good Lord.
Oh, no. But you say you don't necessarily play any Valhalla or any Assassin's Creeds, I should say.
I've never actually played Assassin's Creed. I used to go over to a friend's house and watch them play. I enjoy the story of Assassin's Creed, but I just don't have the gaming skills to be able to play it properly. To be honest, I don't have the gaming skills to play anything. I just do. Like, I just kind of like grab the controller and go, "What the hell's happening?" And sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. But what we win really is the knowledge that
There's
I don't know where
cats.
I'm going with it. Yeah, there's
That's
cats
what I
involved.
said. Yeah, the knowledge that there are cats nearby that can be pet and hugged on. Now, speaking of games that you do play, I know one for the Final Fantasy lovers. You're a little bit into the Final Fantasy here recently. You've also been playing the fucking fright game. What the fuck is that name of the game?
Dead by
Dead Before
Daylight.
Daylight. Dead by Daylight. There we go. How are you? How are you enjoying? Which one's your favorite?
I like them equally for different reasons. Final Fantasy VII Remake will always have a special place in my heart because it kind of Final Fantasy introduced me to gaming in the first place. And they did a really good job with the graphics. So it just kind of brings me back and just impresses me in whole new levels. And I can enjoy the story, the new stuff that they added to it. I'm very impressed in the game. My only complaint with it is that there's not enough for $60. And then Dead by Daylight, I love horror games. Anything spooky. I listen to paranormal podcasts to help me fall asleep at night. So any scary game, I'll play. I'll die, but I'll play.
Ghosts behind you while you're sleeping.
While I'm over here sleeping with the TV on.
I'll put in my headphones and I fall asleep to paranormal stories. Like, oh, I turned off my lights, and then when I went back down, the lights turned back on. And I'm like, yep, that sounds about right. But I don't know. I find it a little bit comforting because ghosts have rules. But nothing else in the world really has rules. People are not exotic. That's not the right word. Unpredictable. But ghosts, you throw some salt at the motherfucker, it has to go home.
She said, "Bye, bye, bitch."
So it's
salty.
Yeah, the Salt Queen. So, but you get to run around. You get home from work. You're mad at your boss. You pretend to be a killer in Dead by Daylight. You smack some bitches around, and you feel better about your day. What more can you ask?
You should throw some salt on the boss too, just in case. Say, "Hey, bitch, have an evil day at work."
I got
fired. Said next time, though. Next time. Now, speaking of Saltlands or Salt, where'd you get your name from?
It was mostly just kind of like an inside joke with a bunch of friends. Oh, you go and you shoot the shit. You complain about the world, and you're just generally being salty. So you become, queen of the Saltlands. The Saltlands being everyone, the United States, the whole world, and everybody's just grumbling underneath their breath and crying about nothing. So you become the queen of it by just being the most grumpiest curmudgeon in the world, is basically what it is.
So you're a salty hermit crab. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You sit there, like, it's actually a goal of mine to be about 80 years old and to, like, peek out of my front porch into the lawn and see these kids and just see, "I'll get off my lawn!"
I mean, I
Like,
guess that is one way to do it. Said,
come
if you
running out
don't
of
get
the
the fuck off my
room.
lawn.
The kids aren't even on your lawn. They're like walking down the middle of the road, and you're like, get on here, skedaddle.
Trying to sweep them up and shit.
Yeah, that's the goal. You know, other people want to have a nice picket fence. I want to be able to yell at people.
I mean, that does make sense, though. 85, pushing it and just throwing brooms at people, calling them Harry Potter and shit.
The rage might kill me at 70.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest.
Question of the day. Since we were talking about expensive stabbings stuff, which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
Which body part?
Do you want to be able to detach, and why?
You know what? My foot.
I'm definitely interested in knowing why.
You know how, like, when people get mad at other people, they take off their shoe and they look at somebody? I want to be able to take off my whole foot so they can shove that motherfucker up their own ass when they piss me off.
I mean, that would make it a whole hell of a lot easier to clean, though. I give you that. Like, you detach it from their asshole, you know, throw it in the shower with you.
You sit there, you kick them, just lodge it in there, and you know what? Here's an added benefit. Imagine how much it would cost to get that removed at the hospital.
That's an expensive part. We're going back to the expensive ones.
Yeah.
That's a hefty one.
And plus, it would have a whole lot more weight to the threat of, I'm going to break my foot off in your ass.
Oh,
True.
Nice.
True. They'd be like, nah, shut the shit up. She's like, oh yeah? Watch this. Detachable foot.
I panic at first. Oh my God.
I don't know if they'll panic or scream first. Whole foot is in their asshole, so something to think about.
Well, depending on what their kinks are, they might be like, oh God.
Oh. So they really might enjoy it. So let
Give
me
me my
bend
foot
over
back, you
more.
disgusting.
Could you please break that bitch off again? One more time for me. Like, oh no. That's true, though. That is true. You never know what the kinks might be. They might be enjoying all of that.
This is 2020. We don't shame about anything anymore.
I mean, I might shame a little for a whole toe. Say, put the toe in the asshole. See how that feels. If you throw a big toe in the asshole, I might shame someone for that. But it might be funny, though.
I'm definitely going to judge you. I'll tell you that much. I will judge you. Whether or not I say it.
I might not say it first, but I'm definitely judging you. Definitely. Oh, no. Detachable body part. Bro, what answer you got?
My nose.
Why your nose, bro?
Sometimes shit be stinking, man. I'm like, nah, bro. Let's take this off real quick.
Oh, what the fuck smells that bad that you need to remove your nose?
You never know. Once in a while, you just like, nah, I'm just taking my nose off. It's cool.
Wow.
This right now.
Oh, that's got to be so bad. What's the fucking evil Dr. Doom, right? Dr. Doom didn't have no nose. Red Death didn't have no. What was the fucking red dude?
Oh, Red Skull.
Red Skull. He ain't had no nose. He just took your whole advice and just got rid of that bitch.
He was happier at that time.
Just no sniffing. I ain't got to worry about allergies. Ain't got to, if you bury your head somewhere, you don't have to worry about that.
You have to deal with most of it.
Just none of that shit. Huh? It's a good time.
But do you think that he's able to taste anything, though?
Red Skull?
Yeah, because if you can't smell, you can't taste.
You can taste it. You gotta smell it.
See, you know what's so damn bad and perverted in my brain? The whole not smelling thing and then tasting. I don't know, man.
I mean, some things you want to smell before you taste. That's why you can detach and put it back on.
Oh.
Nope.
What's the worst thing that you could possibly eat?
I can't answer that in this podcast.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, what's something just so disturbing that
curdled milk?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. You could probably eat it. It would be that bad. Now,
molded bread.
If we're talking about actual food,
we are now.
We're gonna be good about it.
But if we're talking about actual food, the Swedish have some fish, like fermented fish in a can, that once you open it, the smell is supposed to be so bad it drives people, like it gets people puking and like it's intolerable. But they eat it. It's like a snack for them. I don't, unless they just make it for like the troll foreigners. Like, stupid. I don't know why they're French, but you know.
That's awful. That is awful.
Yeah, so what happens like if you breathe on someone? Like how rank would your breath be?
After eating that?
Yeah, after eating that, like how bad?
I imagine it's not your after breath that you have to worry about. It's after it went through the digestive tract that you really have to worry. Like, it'd probably be bad enough that you would pass out, like after, like someone passes gas and then everyone just passes out.
Yeah, that's pretty damn rough. That is definitely pretty damn rough.
That's disturbing,
right? Yeah, that's real tough.
Visiting Sweden ever.
Say, the Swedish fish. Y'all heard about that? Got a little something for you.
Wasn't real high on my list to begin with, but
just gonna knock it a little lower on the list.
I'm just gonna put that after Australia now. So.
That's tough. Oh, Ozzy, was that low on your list?
Listen, I love Australian people, but everything there wants to kill you, and I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That is true. The fucking spider things.
Every 3 months, there's a new news story. Hey, a new fucking animal in Australia that will fucking kill you. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
See, I would never want to fight an Australian. And I would definitely never want to get in a fight with an Australian. Because they weren't they like the first people to come over there other than our Aborigines were like British prisoners. Like, it was a prison island. So, like, the British people brought them over there, sitting there going, yeah, everything here wants to kill them, so we could just send them to this island and let them die. And instead, they made a whole nation out of it.
That is true. But the only thing about them is they also lost a war against emus. So, shout out to emu
what does that say
as
about
well.
the emu?
That's one damn tough cookie, bro. That's one damn tough cookie. They did lose a whole war against emus, though. So,
hey, Australian is the product of British prison overpopulation.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly what that is.
Emus also overpopulated and destroyed them. They couldn't drive them out. So, for the next podcast, any listeners who may be Australian will be more than welcome to hear your side of the story. Please let us know. If you're ever in a war against the emus and you won, we want to hear your side.
They could probably kill you. Everything Australia can kill.
Just gonna leave them emus alone, huh?
I'm pretty sure they probably didn't get any cases of COVID down there.
Yeah, like they ain't got shit.
COVID was like, nah, nope.
Can't survive here. No. They kill us too.
I'm airborne and all, but I'm not messing with them.
Right.
I'd be afraid of COVID in Australia because that, like, everything down there already wants to kill you. What would COVID go and mutate with?
Emus. The COVID emu strain. That shit.
It's just a bunch of like running birds that just run up to you and cough on you and like
Exactly. That's exactly right. So what you're saying is you've already made that strain and you're working on how well it's going to be dispersed. I got you.
Oh God, that emu doesn't have a mask.
That's fantastic.
Not for Australia.
What's fantastic is the picture in my head of an emu wearing a face mask now.
Right.
Just running around, can't see shit.
Why would the emus be putting the face mask over their eyes?
I know they wouldn't be able to see nothing.
It's blind as shit, coughing everywhere.
It's the new Liberty Mutual commercial.
Oh, man. I just need a new Liberty Mutual commercial with a mask now. I do need that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Liberty. Oh, man. Now, Miss Queen of the Saltlands, Miss Salty. Now, for anyone who has never checked out your stream or has maybe stopped in and left and you're like, hey, bitch, come back. What would you say that you normally do on a regular stream day for you or during your stream?
Like, as far as what I play or how I behave?
All the above.
Well, I'm pretty confused during the entire stream. On any given day, I'm not sure what's happening. In fact, you'll probably hear me say multiple times, "What the hell is happening?" But
that's a good start.
So if you come on and you watch and you're also confused, just know that you are not alone. That is a feeling that we both share. Also, when I first started streaming, I wanted to give the sensation of like kind of just when I was in high school, when I was younger, I used to buy people games so that I could sit down and watch them play. And it didn't matter how good or bad they were. It was just, hanging out, eating snacks, watching people play games, commenting on what we were seeing and whatever. And that's kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? Not the sensation, like the vibe that I'm going for. Like if you want to go in there, pop in the stream and talk about how like you fell into like a pile of glass and then accidentally rolled in lemon juice. Oof. And we could all talk about that if that's what you guys want. But just understand I'll be confused about it. I'll roll with it, but I'll definitely like wonder why you had a pile of glass. I
need to know who that person is and avoid them and their luck. Fuck.
Can we go back to the beginning of this story of where was this type of friend in my life?
Right, who buys games? Yes, I thought the same thing, bro. I was going to wait. It's like, hey, we could have been friends at high school. Right? Buy me a game. I will let you come and watch me play all day.
I'd be a terrible fan. Hey, you know a game you want to watch me play for real?
Sounds like a good time, though. But I feel you. I mean, being able to have the audience interact with you and be able to have chill vibes and, a good time. No matter how much money you're spending on their game.
Yeah, I've noticed that since I started streaming, my ability, like my skills as a gamer has improved. And really that when I play, I don't play it for the brag about how awesome I am. I'm doing it mostly, for me, video games is mostly for the story and for the graphics and just the overall experience of it. If I can improve during that time, then great. And if you want to feel better about your skills, watch me and you'll feel fantastic.
That's very true. Yeah, you could always say that. Like, I'm ass. So if you want to feel better about yourself, come to my stream. I like that approach.
And I was watching a video of your stream earlier, and I was playing a game, and I heard a scream, and I turn over the video, and I heard you in your stream. You're like, "Yeah, bitch." I was like, "Oh, okay." She put somebody up on a hook. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. I've definitely been in Queen's stream when she either got scared and screamed, and it was the funniest fucking thing, and I was like, "Clip this, please." And also when she just dominates, and she's like, "Yeah, bitch, you suck, and I suck. You really suck. Let's go." It's been a good time though.
I was editing one of my past streams to try to put it on YouTube, and going back, there's some things I did I thought was really clever. It was a Dead by Daylight stream where I was looking around and the survivor was able to run away from me, which is not hard for them to do. I can't see the scratches on the hold on. I can't see the scratches on the map very well. Like everything, I can't tell colors that well in video games. So it was easy for them to run away from me. And I went and I opened up, I go, where did she go? And I opened up a locker and I go, oh, there she is. So I thought that was funny, but I don't, like I said, I don't play for trying to impress people with my skills. I do it for the enjoyment and to relax and to hang out with people. And, you know, every time especially I really like it when I play a game and I can tell that I've improved at something and I was able to, I have other people watching and I was able to share that moment because it makes it so much more, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Rewarding. It
Rewarding,
definitely makes it
yeah.
more rewarding. Yeah.
I got stuck for 2 hours fighting this house in Final Fantasy VII. It just for 2 streams, I got my ass beat by a fucking house, and it was the most frustrating thing in the world. But then when I finally beat it, it was I jumped up and I was spazzing out about it. But it was cool that I had other people that were able to be there with me and see me finally match that hurdle that I had been struggling with for a while. So
Yeah,
that's what I look
absolutely.
forward to.
Now, bro, I've also watched her play Dead by Daylight. This old man was her partner. It was just her and him left. She was completely full of health. He was fucking dying everywhere. She kept trying to save him. He went into a fucking locker. Somebody was on her ass. She was like, let's fake like I'm going to this locker, and ran the fuck away. Got him caught. she got him caught. She's like, yeah, bitch. As long as it's not me. So what you're saying? It's like, you might not be the first. She just got to be faster than you. I get that. Like, hey, I've got to be the one to live, and she did. She definitely lived enough to fake the shit out of the damn evil ass hair wig chick. I don't know what female. She looked like the bitch from The Ring, but she was tall and lanky and her hair
Yep.
everywhere.
That's
I don't know where she's
actually
from.
that's the spirit, which is Dead by Daylight's original character that they came up with, which coincidentally is my son's favorite killer on that game. He always tells me to play him or her. But I that particular scene, he was injured and running around, which leads little red scratches, which tells the killers where you are. They can follow the scratches to find you. And he kept on running by me, making noises so that they can hear you. And if I'm terrible at like running, so if a killer sees me, I'm dead. So he kept on chasing me around, like following me around and making it so I was noticeable so I couldn't sneak around. So I just tried, I had to do it. I had to take out the old man. There was no way.
She did. She did. I watched her. She literally took him out, threw her fucking foot up his asshole, and then ran away. Detachable and all. I seen it with my own two eyes.
Man, I had a lot of fun playing the game, but it was also terrifying. I was like, oh God. And then there would be noise and I would just freak out for no reason.
Yeah, I feel like Dead by Daylight does a really good job creating the how you would feel if you were in a horror movie, but without the being killed part. Like,
right?
Yeah, the atmosphere, they do a good job as far as the atmosphere is concerned. They make you feel like shit gets creepy. They do. There's a couple of good games like that.
I made quite a few people angry on that game, though. Mostly by me just like sucking. Like, why did you do that? I was scared. What do you want from me?
At least you're honest and scared, but honest. Now, do you personally do anything to bring in new followers yourself?
I post on. I have a Twitter, which is queenofthesaltlands 01. I don't know why it did that, but that's what it did. And I have a Discord, which it's a. I post on the Reddit Discord a lot. The Twitch streamer, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah, the Twitch startup.
Twitch startup, yes. And I post all over Facebook about it. I kind of hound people. I'm like, hey, did you know that I'm streaming? I'm streaming now. You should come watch me. Come on. Listen to my voice in the background. I don't care. Just watch me, please. So
that's fair. Now that you're on the podcast, everybody, you heard her. Go listen to the podcast. Go listen to her stream. Be able to go follow her Twitter, Discord. If she lets you, she might try to kick you. You never know. But go do so. Go follow.
Yes. I also have a special stream I'm going to be doing, and it will probably be a reoccurring thing, but I never thought that I would be having 100 followers. So as a reward for everything, I am going to be doing a stream where I eat one of the spiciest chips it's like this like Pacqui's ghost chip. And
like a ghost pepper chip?
Yeah, it's a ghost pepper chip. And it's made by the same people that did the one chip challenge. It's supposed to have like a 1 million Scottsville unit for like
Good
the
guy.
hotness review. And Sriracha has like 2,000 Scottsville units on there. And I'm going to eat that as a challenge. I might do a giveaway. I'm not entirely sure. But it just, mostly if you want to see me burn off my taste buds and try to keep it cool on live stream, then go and watch someone be in pain. That, I can do that for you guys. But I was thinking every 100 like followers or so, or every milestone that I hit, I'd eat something spicy. I use sriracha as dipping sauce, and I'm not afraid of these peppers. I'm not afraid of them.
So when might this stream be going down? Because I'm definitely in. I got to check this out.
I am actually, last time I checked, I was at 97 followers.
Ooh,
I am just
so
waiting
close.
for the last 3. Yeah. I also have Alien Isolation I was planning on playing, or I have Resident Evil 3 that I was planning, like a special type of stream, because Final Fantasy VII is almost done, so I'm looking for a game to replace this I normally play Final Fantasy VII, Persona 5, and then Dead by Daylight, usually. So
Right.
once Final Fantasy VII is done, I'm planning on replacing it either with Alien Isolation or Resident Evil 3. So that would be the day I'll break both of them.
Yeah, if I could put my 2 cents in, I definitely say Alien Isolation first over Resident Evil. The atmosphere that you have, that's one of the most atmospheric games that will give you a nice little spookiness through and through. So if you're burning your whole mouth while playing that, I'm definitely in.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
and
definitely
like
there.
I said, I thought about doing a giveaway. I'm not entirely sure what it would be, but the main thing is just to see if I could do this challenge. I have confidence in myself, but
Oh, yeah. Your taste buds might not be. You might need a detachable nose after,
Right?
just to get rid of your taste buds, but I'm game.
I feel like your giveaway should be the ghost pepper chip.
Just give these chips away. Just here. Somebody else take this shit. That's funny.
I challenge you.
Yeah,
But,
right, exactly.
yeah,
I challenge you.
But yeah, that's my special thing I have going on. I'm looking forward to it. I eagerly look at my followers because I really want to try those chips more than anything.
Well, if this podcast comes out before you hit your wonderful 100 followers, you guys hear that? She needs 3.
3.
Let's make this happen.
Let's make it 103. Let's get her to 200.
Right, exactly.
Well,
Say, do
if
you already
I
got
can get to
97?
200, I probably will do the one chip challenge or do the world's spiciest chocolate. I already eat the world's spiciest ramen as like just normal snacks.
Wait. Who ruined chocolate? What is it?
People who have so little love in their life that the only warmth that they can feel is the hot sauce.
It's awful.
The
Would that be a bad Valentine's Day gift?
Oh, that would be so perfect. Oh man, so good.
Not for me.
So good.
If my significant other got me that chocolate for Valentine's Day, it'd be very romantic, like oh, you know me.
Not that night, it wouldn't be.
Oh, it's gonna be a great time. Just watching you suffer for the whole night. They'd be like, yeah.
Funny thing is, the dude can't even be mad. You bought it.
Right.
You're right. Dang.
Now, random question there for you. Do you actually plan or want to be partner? I know you say you do this on the side. Do you want to actually turn this into a full-time thing?
If it can be, like, if I were to ever make it to be a partner or like to make like a living or something off of it, it would be fantastic. That would be one of the coolest things that's happened forever. But if it doesn't, it's really just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a really cool hobby. I've learned a whole bunch of stuff. I've met a lot of cool people. I thought about doing cosplays. Like it's just kind of like got me more into like enjoying the more nerdy side of myself that I've kind of ignored as I've gotten older. So, it would be cool to be partner. That would be, I think if I ever were to reach that, it would be phenomenal for me. I think I would be pretty happy with that for a while. I was super excited about getting affiliate for 2 weeks. I'm still excited about getting affiliate. So
Right.
partner would be amazing for me.
Do you plan on doing any cam with cosplay?
Yes. I have already like thought about what cosplays I would be doing with what games and planning out what I would need to get. But unfortunately, with the virus, the fabric stores are closed for like to the public. You have to like go in there and tell them exactly what you need. But
Gotcha.
I thought about going back through the Final Fantasies and doing a couple Final Fantasy characters. I thought about doing a couple characters from Dead by Daylight. Just whatever game I would be doing, I would be picking my favorites from there and doing the costumes.
So who's your favorite Final Fantasy character?
Like, out of all the Final Fantasies or Final Fantasy
sure.
7?
We'll go with 7 and then we'll go with all.
My favorite out of 7 is a hard one. For as much shit as I give her in the streams, I am tied between Tifa and Aerith. Like, in my stream, all I do is talk Aerith, all I do is call Aerith a hoe bag, but it's fun. I like her costume.
So I like that hoe bag's costume, though. That hoe bag's costume looks so nice.
I mean, she's nice and she's sweet and I like her costume, but it's so much fun just to sit there and just talk shit the entire time. So, yeah. And one of my first cosplays I did was actually Aerith. I believe she was my first cosplay I've ever done. And then nice. I had done Riku from 10-2 and a couple other people, but I would like to revisit some of the old costumes that I made that don't fit me anymore. So.
How often are you doing any cosplay?
I haven't done any cosplays for a couple of years. I mostly have been spending all my money on children's toys for the kids, but
yeah, unfortunately, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
unfortunately, that's a real thing.
I definitely understand.
Facts, yes, we all do. It's no judgment.
Streaming has reminded me of how much I like, because I'll sit there and look at the games, and I'm like, I want to cosplay as that person. I want to do that again, so I'm going to do it again.
I have a lot of respect for people that cosplay. It's a lot of work to put in.
True.
It's definitely. I learned how to knit because of cosplay. I've learned how to sew by hand, like not even use a pattern, just like do everything by hand because of cosplay, and crochet because of cosplay. So my parents, my grandparents, they were kind of on the fence about me liking anime and gaming and going to anime conventions when I was little until I showed them the skills that I was learning, like actual transferable things that I can do and make because of cosplay. And then at that point, they saw it as a benefit. And I was just being a, nerdy person and like, look, I got a staff. Watch me swing it around.
Say, boy, if you don't take this stick on, I'll beat you with it. Shout out to moms, by the way. Shout out to Queen of Owl's moms. We have to say hi.
Hi, Mom.
Have to say hi. Right? Hey, hope you're listening. Hi, she's like, I never even said, never even listened. Never even listened. She's going to miss the whole shout out. Now, did you have anything that you would say would make your particular stream unique?
I am funny in a cringy way. Like I've said before, if you want to just relax and hang out and feel better about yourself, come and see me. And I'll do that for you. I'll tell you nice things. I don't know.
So I'll give you all the love and support that you need to hear. Watch out for the glass and lemon.
You're Bob Ross if you need me to be.
Hey, I love Bob Ross. Love it.
We're just going to paint some happy trees.
Happy trees.
Right here.
Happy trees.
So, have you guys heard the fan theory? I know it's just an internet meme, but Bob Ross was actually a serial killer, and those scenes that he painted was where he hid bodies.
I would not be surprised. It's like under the happy tree.
That'd be interesting. I know he was in the military.
Yeah. I also heard one about what's his name?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers apparently had like 14 or 18 confirmed kills or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think he was in the military as well. Sniper or hardcore. There's no telling.
My neighborhood's a safe neighborhood.
He said, yeah, because I killed everybody out that motherfucker. Said, make sure.
Whoa.
That's true though. I have heard that, and only Bob Ross knows. Only Bob Ross knows.
You know what? Where I live, I know that when I see Inky stuff go down, you don't see nothing. You just go home, you go to sleep, and you ignore this. No, I'm kidding. Nothing like that happens.
They're gonna be like, do we call her out on that, or do we just think it's a joke? Do we just think it's a joke? I mean, you never know. You never know. Bob Ross didn't. How long has he unfortunately been dead?
I don't know.
It's not been that long, has it?
To be honest, I can't really tell you because I haven't looked it up, and it almost seems like he's like a legend, like a Greek god, or like he's just a part of the
with the fro. Yes.
Yeah. He passed away July 4th, 1995.
95. Oh, yeah, well, I was about to say I didn't think it had been that long, but
I was sick, so no wonder I don't remember.
95.
I was 8.
But
that's that time.
To go back on like why people would want to come and see me and what makes me different is kind of what you see is what you get. Which is probably like everybody else, but also it's different because I'm me and I'm unique.
Exactly. Said only detachable foot, Bob Ross loving, having self. There's no one else out there.
Only one Queen of the Saltlands.
Ain't that the truth? No, I'm a big fan. I got to step into your channel oh so long ago. Have been following ever since. Try to catch you whenever you do go live, and just good times, laughs, and jokes, whatever we can get away with.
I definitely appreciate it.
Always.
Yeah, I did enjoy your stream. I've checked it out and I followed as well.
Thank you.
You might be up to 98. Woohoo! Two more.
That's exciting. I thought something interesting about hot food. When it gets to be spicy, you're not supposed to drink water with it. You're supposed to drink milk.
Yep.
And I've only ever drank water.
Nope.
So this time around, are you going to drink milk, or are you just going to say fuck it?
No, I like to burn.
So we're going to make this last.
Really want to make it worse. Drink soda.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The carbonation.
Man. The worst decision ever.
Make little tiny cuts and then put the hot sauce in. Like,
That's the best way to do it. So just drink lemon juice. Just fuck it. Just cut your tongue a million times and just drink the lemon.
Guys. In order to prepare for this stream, I gave him the tongue about 30 paper cuts.
Exactly. And just toss salt in there and drink lemon juice. Swished it around. And then swallowed. Didn't even spit it out. Just swallowed.
I'd watch then.
Yeah, you would. Watch all that. But that's fantastic.
The doctors say that I have high pain tolerance, and I never believe them. But apparently I do. So I'd probably be like, this ain't nothing. You're bleeding to death. No.
So what you're saying is they were cutting all of those expensive parts and you just now figured it out.
I guess so.
Take her out at the knees. Slice.
Just figured out she's the one getting stabbed. She's like, but am I dead yet? But am I dead?
Who would it again. Try
Right.
harder.
You're fucking up, damn it. You're not doing it good enough. Still alive, bitches.
Let me show you.
Right. Let me try.
Just give me the knife. Just give me the knife.
Fucking disappointment.
Dude just drops the knife and he's like, I'm done. I'm out. I don't know what.
Right.
But what would you guys do if somebody did that? If you were trying to harm somebody and they're like, you're doing it wrong. Come on.
I'm done.
You
I'll
already
walk
dropped
away.
the knife.
Oh yeah. I'll hand it to him. Here, just don't stab me. I apologize. Here you go. Stab yourself if you
I'm
really
out. Psycho.
like.
I'm
Why don't you
gone.
just show me how it's done? Okay, here, just take this. It's like, I didn't mean it. No, that's true though.
So we've talked most of the stream about how, you can stab people a whole bunch of different ways and how badly it
Only
Best
some
one
of it.
yet. Best one yet.
Only some of it. You never know.
It's all those hours of playing Dead by Daylight.
Right?
Don't blame it on the video games.
So I watched Dexter. That's what it was.
There you go. Blame it back on the movies. TV
Right? They never get enough credit. Credit where credit's due.
So what are they going to do when we come out with like VR? Are like they going to make it even worse? Because first it was violent music like Eminem and Marilyn Manson, and then it ended up being the video games. And then what are they going to do when it's VR? Are they going to be like, it's those damn VR? They can't tell the difference.
Oh yeah. Quickly, they'll definitely do that. VR will get a large shaft to it. Said it's just too realistic.
Shit,
Being a serial killer.
I need that in my life.
Karen, it's your shitty parenting. That's what it is, Karen. The video games.
Would you rather me kill you in the video game or right fucking here, huh?
They'll be like, oh shit, that's a good question. Or they'll just be like, but if it wasn't going to be here or now, it'll be in the game and it'll be the same damn thing. All right.
All right, Karen, I'm stabbing you. I'm done.
Right, exactly. Whatever you say, Karen. Shank, bitch. Shank.
I do feel bad for the real Karens, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Normal Karens? People with the name Karen, I'm sure you're lovely people.
The normal Karens.
Unless you act like a Karen.
Then shank Karen.
Then you're double Karen.
I feel bad for the Karens that, like, the people whose name is Karen that have shitty teenage children. Like, that it's like, it's time to go to school, and you're like, fine, Karen. No one understands me.
Where did Karen come from? Where did the original meme Karen come from?
I feel like it was somebody really, and I don't know if I can say the word that is very popular in Australia, but
cunt? Yes,
cunt. It's the most hilarious, funnest word in the whole world to say, but you can only, you got to save it for important times.
Save it for the good times. Save it for a good time. Oh yeah,
but,
last podcast it was said about 10, 15 times. So you're fine.
So the Karen name referenced a certain hairstyle women would use first. And those women would usually ask to speak to the manager, and then it escalated.
So Karen was a badass haircut, just a terrible ass haircut.
Pretty much, yeah. And it is
I know
terrible.
what haircut they're talking about.
Yeah.
I just thought it was always they wanted to have a name that matched the venom and strength of the word cunt, but they couldn't do it. So they got Karen. And you really can have that, like, put that force behind it. But yeah.
Apparently people reference it from Mean Girls. The film's line said, "Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white."
Well, that not only is that true, but that makes sense.
I can't remember the fucking last time I watched Mean
Oh,
Girls
God.
movie.
There was a
Sorry, Karen.
subreddit created in 2017 that is "fuck you, Karen." I'm going to the subreddit right now.
I said to all the Karens out there, fuck you. No,
There's another
that's
one.
interesting.
They have a couple of different. I've been on that one. They have a couple different ones. Another fun Reddit is Bye Bye Job, and it's all about racist people losing their jobs, which is actually
Oh,
pretty
that's
funny.
phenomenal. I love Reddit. It's the best thing ever.
It is. I spend way too much time on both Pinterest and Reddit.
She said, would you like this design for Karens out here? Yes. 2 birds, 1 stone. Absolutely. That's not bad, though.
So, all right, I can say this because I'm white, okay? But there was one time I went to go get beef stew, like find a recipe for beef stew on Pinterest, and the texture and everything on it was good, but it was bland. It had no seasoning. And
White.
I was sitting there, I was like, oh, the texture's really good, but it was bland. And the person who made the recipe, they respond, oh, well, me and my family likes it. And I wanted to tell them, well, that's because you're white. But I didn't, because that would have hurt their feelings.
Because you and your family are from Minnesota. Shut the fuck up.
Minnesota.
Add some goddamn salt and fucking pepper.
In real life, I often have to sit there and like, can I ask a question that's not very PC? And every single time they stop, they take a deep breath and they look at me and they go ahead. Now, I usually say things like, how come black people are better at barbecue? Or is jaundice a white person problem? And then they like, you can see it. You can see the tension released from their bodies, and you're like, oh, okay. I thought that's not what I thought you were gonna say. But
jaundice, a white person problem. I like that one. That's a new one. That's a good one.
I found out it wasn't. Everybody gets jaundice. It's just you can see it in white people because
only white people show it.
I always have to ask beforehand because you never know. I mean, we'll probably get a couple insulted people here, but this is the type of stuff I say in my streams, so they got to get used to it, right?
Get over it.
Exactly. I mean, I am a big believer of if you really look at it, way back when, 2 years, 3 years ago, everyone was not this damn sensitive. Get
back
over
in
yourselves.
The before times?
Yeah, back in the before times. Exactly.
But are you getting stabbed?
Exactly. Are you dead yet? Get over it, people. Stop being so damn sensitive. Try to enjoy yourselves. Laugh, live, fucking love, man. Stop being so damn sensitive. That's it.
Yeah.
Speaking of laugh, live, and love, I have my emote.
Oh.
I believe very much in context of things. Like some things are insulting and some things are, you got to look at the context surrounding everything.
So what were the emotes?
I have, it's the live, laugh, love collection. And if you get tier 3, if you subscribe to tier 3, you have all of them, all 3 of them. But the tier 1, you have the live, which is a picture of the Salt Queen crying. You have laugh, which is the Salt Queen laughing. And then you have love, which is the Salt Queen with hearts around her. And the reason why I chose tears for the live is because life is nothing but a series of minor disappointments. Anyways.
True. Unfortunately, that's true. That's true. Live, laugh, love. Love it. See, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, and really, I'm going to do what I'm going to do if I think it's amusing. So,
am I the only one that thought tier 1 live is ironic with her playing Dead by Daylight?
You're going to stay alive this time.
I was waiting for the tier 3 sub skip my Snapchat.
Right. So you got to make that extra bank.
Worthless.
I've seen other girls with their like, oh, if you subscribe, you get my premium Snapchat. The only thing that I could ever think of having for premium Snapchat is like you get to eat meat. Watch me eat like a Subway sandwich or like, congratulations, bitches. Watch me eat 2 Whoppers. What?
Right. It's that
don't-
premium content right there.
That would be the biggest troll I've ever seen. And I would laugh hysterically at people. They'd be like, oh yeah, premium. She's eating a sandwich?
Right.
Huh.
Where'd the rest of it at though? Like, what's
Want a
going
refund?
on?
That's not happening, sir.
You guys want to watch me eat a gobble a foot long, and it's just a
That's the best shit ever.
Well, 6 inches down and I'm full. Sorry, folks.
It's like, no, we paid for the whole foot long. Yes, you
It
did.
turns out that the sandwich are a slide, and this isn't a foot long at all. It's 8 inches, but we're used to this behavior.
Not much different than you guys, huh?
She's gonna start pulling out the measuring sticks, like, see this shit? They lied, just like y'all. Like, oh no, oh
Stares at
no.
the camera for like 5 minutes. That's it.
That would be fucking hilarious ass content. Not gonna lie at
That
all.
would be great. I'd love it.
There was another streamer who she had like pink hair or something. I heard that like she got like she told people she got like 1 million likes on some picture. She would make like a porn hum. And then she did, but it was things like she had like titles like, I can't remember, like this girl plays with her pussy, and then like you click on the video and she's playing with a legit cat. Like that's
how Valhalla got started. That's how Valhalla got started.
See, we're circling around.
Circling right back around to it. They know what they're doing. It's a great marketing scheme.
Yeah, I had heard about that though, and it's like nobody can get mad at her because she did exactly what she said she was going to do.
Exactly. Yeah. There was no false advertisement. She was through and through.
But did I lie?
No, not at all. Said, did they assume? Yes. Whose fucking fault is that? No cats were harmed during this recording. Not much. Yeah, just saying, like, yeah, unfortunately, that's a real thing. And it's brilliant and smart and hilarious as content, but teach his own who wants to spend that kind of money.
Oh, the internet.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. I have my Twitch, which is Queen of the Saltlands. Everything is spelt normal. It's I think it's a lowercase q. I don't know how important that is, but it's just Queen of the Saltlands. I have a Twitter, which is Queen of the Salt 01. And that's really about it. Oh, I'm messing around on TikTok, but that's just me being awkward and just doing whatever the hell I feel like. So that's, if you want to see like just pure cringe, go to TikTok, which is also Queen of the Saltlands. But it's not really relevant with the whole Twitch until I start putting clips and stuff on there. So, but Twitter and Twitch is the most important ones.
Perfect. We'll put links up to everything as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you again for coming out to the show. Greatly appreciate y'all coming and viewing us on the Cuss podcast. Like I said, definitely appreciate you listening in. For each and every one of you guys out listening to today's episode, we greatly appreciate y'all's support as well. Feel free to follow Miss Queen of the Saltlands. Again, hit her up on Twitter, hit her up on on Twitch. Be able to give her a follow. She only needs a couple more. We definitely want to see her burn her whole face off. And that's going to be a large repair bill. So please go follow her, see her soon, and then we will be able to give some love there as well.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Cusp community, for turning into another episode of the Cusp podcast. And if you're new to us, welcome. And we hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember to rate us 5 stars, leave us comments, and we'll read them on our next episode. Have a good morning, good afternoon,
good evening, and good night.
This has been a BBNF production.
On next week's episode of Cuss Podcast, we have TL1223. He speaks about how independence works in his family.
Like, you need actual shit that can go out in life and you can be productive with. You can't just fucking, if I'm like, hey, Mom, can I have 2 video games? She'd be like, nah, fuck off.
Right. And the way that TL is the one, the only ladies' man.
I'm 21 years old. I'm born and raised in Puerto Rico. I speak 2 languages. So there's a little fun fact about me. But yeah, just enjoy playing video games. I started streaming about a month, maybe to a month and a half ago, and I've been enjoying it ever since.
Here I was thinking we were building your Tinder profile.